Hi and welcome to day 3 of week 3 of Bulgarian training. But before that, I just want to share a bit what I'm doing in my life right now. I had a fantastic day. I spent most of the day snowboarding, and I also went to this trampoline park with my friends. I'm not a professional flipper or whatever, but I like to jump around, so I did this little flip, and I also went snowboarding with my friends, and when we came home, we bathed in a sauna and jumped in a 1-degree warm lake, or cold lake I should say. So it was a really packed and fantastic day, and I've also been practice driving with my mum, and that is legal in Sweden, so I've been driving a car on a snowy road for about 2 hours today, on 5 hours of sleep. Everything's gone well. I came in here, I was super happy to train, and no, I wasn't happy to train, but I'm happy that I trained. And let's look at the lifts. Today felt very, very solid. This is a 97.5 kilo squat. The only thing I remember is I hit good depth and I used my glutes very well. I felt my bum a lot in this rep. So that was a nice, clean, strong rep right there. It felt heavier when I did it, but watching it back, it looks nice and light and good. The overhead press also went decent. What you can imagine didn't go as well was the power clean, because, that's just a hard exercise for me to learn. But I am working on it. But before we do the power clean, let's watch this. That was a decent overhead press. My tricep is super, super sore. I don't know what I did. It feels like someone's hit it with a hammer, and then I did 200 tricep extensions. It's just the right tricep. It's very strange. But I could still lift that weight, which was surprising. I also did this power clean. And I'm really sorry about my evening voice. I'm trying not to wake my family, wake my parents, wake them up, because it's in the middle of the night. And also, whatever. I have a terrible evening voice, dehydrated voice, whatever. But here I am. I caught it with my hands again, terrible, but it wasn't as bad as yesterday, so we're getting somewhere. And I think next week I have the same weight, 70 kilos again, so I have a bit of time to get into the groove. Here comes the hard part of the workout. However, I handled it better than I usually do today. This was a 60 kilo row for 3 sets of 11. And what's interesting is how strong my lats are in proportion to everything else. My lats and biceps are just massively stronger than my whole spinal cord, like the whole spinal erectors. I mean, from the base of the skull to the the end of the spine. The spinal erectors, these are the 2 muscles that runs on your fillets that run on the side of your spine to extend your spine. Those muscles are weak. My lower traps, mid and upper traps are weak. I would say my rear delts are weak. I would say my rhomboids, infraspinatus, whatever the fuck. All this little shit you have in your back. I really need to work on it. But at least I am working on it with these rows. I don't know if I have much more to say about them other than that they were very difficult. You can see by my blood pressure. You can see by the blood pressure in the head and in the face, and by the facial expressions, that this was significant work. But I did manage. And after I trained today, I also hung upside down in my moon boots for like a minute to stretch out my spine a bit. It's not a magic tool, but it does help. And I also jumped rope. Because I do like a daily couple minutes of cardio with my jump rope, and I'm gonna build it up. I started at about a minute, and now I'm building it up. So I'm at 2.5 minutes, and I'm gonna build it up to 12 minutes so that I can run a 5-kilometer run under 20 minutes. I've got it all calculated and figured out. I want to jump rope for 12 minutes straight, but we'll get there when we get there. As you can see here, I have a lot of work to do with these rows, but it is what it is. And here is what went well once again. The chin-ups. I've got very strong lats, and it isn't born. I wasn't born like that, but since I was a kid, I've always been a light kid, but I've always had very strong upper back and biceps, because I always did climb trees and did pull-ups and stuff. And when you're good at pull-ups, you want to do more pull-ups, and basically that's why that's my theory behind why I'm so far in this muscle group, so far ahead of every other muscle, is because it's fun. I'm very light on the bar. Even after these rows, I can still do chin-ups. But that was today's training. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.